Robbins, our Europe correspondent, is joining us down the line. Siobhan, what more can you tell us?
Well, as you say, this has only really unfolded in the last hour or so, but police very quickly, it appears, on the scene. And all we know now is that a car appears to have driven, as you say, into a group of protesters. Now, we understand from local media they were part of the Verdi union holding some sort of demonstration. We're trying to get some more information at the moment as to how many people were taking part in that demonstration. But pictures that are coming out online now from people who are at the scene appear to show a Mini Cooper car which has got a caved-in windscreen. So it's possible that that was the car that was involved in the crash. Now, Munich police have said that they sent officers to the scene and that the driver of the car has been held at the scene and no longer poses any danger. But what we don't know at the moment is the motivation behind this crash. So was this an accident or was this a deliberate attempt to injure people? And people in Germany will be extremely tense because it was only just before Christmas that a man drove his car into a Christmas market in Magdeburg, killing 5 and injuring hundreds. So people are on high alert for terror attacks. As I said, we simply do not know at the moment whether this is a terror attack, whether this is an accident. But the other thing that's happening in Munich this weekend, of course, is the Munich Security Conference, which is taking part. It's actually not taking part near where this crash has happened. It's in a different part of the city. But we would see their high-level leaders talking about important security situations, for example, possible ceasefire in Ukraine. So that's another thing that's been happening in the city, which would mean actually that there's more police there and on duty than maybe you would normally expect. But as I said, this has happened at a protest that was taking place. And looking at the map, it's sort of just on the outside of the quite central area of Munich. Munich is the capital of Bavaria, a very busy city, has an international airport. So this will be a very busy time for it as well because of the security conference that's taking place.
Just looking, Siobhan, at some of the images that are being shared on German media sites, on both Bild and Deutsche Welle, images of the emergency response. I can see a picture that has in the foreground a lot of debris on the road. Looks like medical equipment that's being used in response to that incident. A large number of police and fire service workers. There is at least several ambulances, several fire trucks as well. In another image on the Bild news website, images of at least one person on a stretcher being wheeled past that incident. Some reports of potentially, Siobhan, a dozen or 15 people injured, but we're working to ascertain exactly the accurate number.
That's right. So that's come from Bild newspaper, which, as you say, is a very popular German media outlet here. That hasn't been confirmed by the police. They've just said that a number of people have been injured. And of course, their focus now will be on making sure that the scene is safe. They've already said that they've detained the driver of that car, but also just checking if there's any further potential risks to people in the area, because this is a busy part of Munich. So they'll be focusing on doing that, securing the scene and then getting more information out, dealing with anyone who's been injured on the site. As I said, we don't know at the moment how many people were involved in that protest, so it could be that they have a large number of people to look after or a small number. We simply do not know at the moment. But as you say, local media reporting at the moment, 15 people have been injured, but no details about the severity of those injuries.